It's been a rough couple months in the realm of cinematic entertainment, so it's that time of year for us to take a step back and reminisce upon the perfection of the past. And what movie could be more perfect than Mortal Kombat Annihilation? Let's get it going, gamers! We start with the most iconic opening theme of all time. Then we get a recap of the first film, so we don't even need to watch that one. Thank you, movie. Liu Kang has defeated Shang Tsung and brought peace to the realms. Except he didn't, because they are already under attack again. Yeah, see, look at these guys jumping in here. Liu Kang then... Oh, no, wait. There's more jumping guys. Give them a sec. Who are they? Don't know. We're just gonna beat them up. Suddenly, Motaro, Ermac, Rain, Shiva, and Shao Kahn appear. You gotta respect this movie's pacing. They're just jumping straight into it. Shao Kahn declares that he will destroy the world in 6 days. Let's see what Johnny Cage thinks about that.
This is not good.
Liu Kang wonders how this invasion can even occur, since they've already defeated these villains and closed the portal that would allow them to attack again. So Thunder God Raiden slaps down his question with some hot wisdom.
What closes can also open again.
Suddenly, Sindel also appears to drop this iconic one-liner.
You're alive. Too bad you will die.
Shakespearean. Then these two just start zooting across the air.
As long as the portal remains open, your world becomes my world!
You gotta love the passion in Shao Kahn's voice. He and Raiden engage in Mortal Kombat. Raiden gains the upper hand with a Yagati-Sa attack. Upon getting slapped around, Khan uses Sonya as a hostage. However, Johnny Cage steps in to save her, but he dies. Expectations subverted. Then Khan creates a statue under Cage's corpse. Yep, there it is. Then he doots away. Then the remaining heroes are forced to flee into some tunnels to escape the jumping goons. Raiden takes the group to these conveniently placed, yet perplexing ball trains, so that they can seductively roll around with each other while they travel to the next scene. And hey, you can't say it's not creative. We then transition to Shao Kahn's lair, as he reveals his true face. It's a rather relatable moment to discover that he too has a brick-shaped head. While here, his dad shows up to chew him out for being an idiot. Also relatable. Liu Kang and Katana are about to make out. However, Cock Blocula appears and starts beating Liu Kang's shit. Katana uses her fans to fight some goons, but since we all know that Mortal Kombat is a family-friendly franchise, she only uses the flat sides of her blades to attack, in order to avoid showing any blood. Cock Blocula is about to unleash his turbulent torpedo until Sub-Zero suddenly slides in from the great beyond to make the save. Yeah, look at him go. Cock Blocula is about to explode, but Liu Kang kicks him, so it's chill. Sub-Zero then states that Liu Kang killed his brother, and he is also going to help these two out, because he's just complex like that. Suddenly, Scorpion appears, so that these two can square off with their classic rivalry yet again. Liu Kang and Katana just stand there and watch, because otherwise it wouldn't be a fair fight. This fight scene goes hard, but then Scorpion kidnaps Katana with this really good looking teleportation effect. And that's the last time we see Scorpion in this film. The face of the franchise just appears and vanishes just like that. Then Sub-Zero is like, well, if Scorpion's gone, I guess I'll just leave too. And then he gets erased from existence, never to be seen again. Now very confused and very alone, Liu Kang decides to ride the ball some more. Sonya then arrives to this ambiguously empty facility, in which Jax makes his on-screen debut while alone and unconscious on this hospital bed. He reveals that he now has robot arms that can quadruple his strength, but Sonya is unimpressed and calls him out for having small dick energy.
You've got a real confidence problem, do you know that?
Suddenly, the jumping goons reappear alongside Cyrax. Cyrax begins to poop out little chest dingleberry bombs, while Jax and Sonya overreact to glass falling. Cyrax is giving Jax the rumble of a lifetime, until Sonya leapfrogs him into oblivion. Then she delivers a cocaine-induced fatality, and everything explodes. Motaro and Shiva then have an oddly erotic argument, until Shao Kahn interrupts them and kills Rain for some reason. He then declares Sindel to be his new General Queen.
You are my new General Queen.
Liu Kang suddenly spawns in the middle of a desert. Nightwolf then appears to show off his animality, which is pretty cool.
It's my animality. Pretty cool, huh?
Nightwolf offers to help Liu Kang by taking him on a trip.
Sweet dreams, Liu Kang.
He ends up making a snow angel until Jade appears, and she is a bit much. She shows up to test Liu Kang's loyalty by trying to both seduce him and kill him, but he resists her on both fronts. Well, I mean, kinda.
almost too good to be true.
Oh, this was before she decided to be black, by the way. Later, Jax questions Sonya on what the hell is going on because he has no context for anything that just happened and is very confused. However, Sonya refuses to elaborate because Johnny Cage died.
If I'm gonna die today, at least tell me why.
Nobody told me why Johnny had to die.
Then they walk in different directions for some reason. Suddenly, Melina appears out of nowhere to mud wrestle with Sonya. And you know, the choreography of this fight is just so good. And these actresses really seem dedicated to their craft. Once Melina gets quite literally kicked out of the film, this really unique looking goober demon appears. But before it can do anything, Jax quite literally beats its ass until it falls into a hole and dies. Bet you didn't see that coming, huh? This movie really keeps you on your toes. As you can also probably tell, the filmmakers are very efficient with the use of their budget in this movie. So much so that they recycled this same dragon animation many times over. It's a brilliant way to cut corners and save on cash. Well done, movie. Raiden goes to do what he does best and consults the Elder Gods.
I must consult with the Elder Gods.
Meanwhile, Liu Kang and Jade reunite with Sonya and Jax, but Sonya gets offended at the sight of another woman. Shao Kahn's army approaches, and all seems hopeless, until Raiden appears with the most epic entrance ever.
Never give up hope.
Apparently, the Elder Gods gave him a haircut.
It's a new look.
Raiden makes fun of Jax for having loser boy robot arms, and then he creates a portal, while Sindel unleashes her inner Karen powers. Shao Kahn gets chewed out by his dad again. Suddenly, Noob Saibot appears, and he and Raiden perform one of the best examples of a breakdance fight ever seen. Jade apparently defeated Sindel off screen, but Raiden is suspicious. While that's all going down, Liu Kang goes to rescue Kitana, but then Baraka suddenly appears, looking as beautiful as ever. And he's dead. Whoops. Some of you may be confused as to why I'm showing Rain's death again, but you see, Baraka's death didn't quite make the cut, so they just reused Rain's here instead. But that's fine, because nobody noticed, right? Liu Kang frees Kitana, but then Shiva appears, but then she dies too. Kitana then kisses her mom back to life, but Sindel pulls an epic prank and reveals that she is still evil.
It cannot be.
But it can.
And naturally, the heroes deduce that Jade must also be evil, because of reasons, you know? Then Sindel helicopter spins away, and Jade just kinda creep walks out of there while nobody's looking. Later, Raiden reveals that he and Shao Kahn are brothers. The gang finds this information to be pretty poggers. Hard cut to Shao Kahn defeating Jade to this goober demon. To recap Jade's journey, she tried to kiss Liu Kang, then she tried to kill Liu Kang. Then she said it was all just a prank, only to reveal that it actually wasn't a prank. And then Shao Kahn kills her. What a beautiful arc. All parties involved then prepare for the final battle.
Prepare for final battle!
Raiden then argues with his dad until Shao Kahn kills him.
I win.
The remaining heroes who haven't been killed by Shao Kahn then split up to fight the remaining villains that haven't been killed by Shao Kahn. Motaro beats the hell out of Jax, then rips his robo arms off. But then Jax learns how to believe in himself, and that makes his normal man arms better than his robo man arms. You hear that, you amputee bastards? Just believe in yourself, and grow new limbs like Jax did. Your mechanical additions are actually holding you back. It is a profound and brave life lesson for this movie to teach. Jax then punches Motaro in his horse gooch, and gets the win. Sonya is fighting Ermac, who fights like Noob Saibot, and Ermac gives her a real shellacking, and forces her to beg for help. So Jax steps in to bail her out. The life lesson here is that sometimes you should just accept that you are a loser, and you should rely on more qualified people to carry you out of tough situations.
So you finally got your confidence back, huh?
Finally asked for help, huh? Get down, Sonya.
Kitana defeats Sindel with a devastating arm lock. Shao Kahn is besting Liu Kang, so Liu Kang decides to become a dragon, which is a pretty smart tactic to pull, for sure.
Impressive.
But then Shao Kahn turns into a Hydra, and the film displays an absolute masterclass in computer-generated special effects. The dad, who is actually Shinnok, can't you tell, attempts to interfere, but then the Elder Gods step in and are like, nah, this'll be a banger of a brawl, let them cook. And so they hit the theme music, and these two go to work.
Immortal Kombat.
Liu Kang gives him what for, so of course a dragon crawls out of Shao Kahn's skin, killing him in the process, and then Shinnok turns into paper. Then the realms get restored back to normal. See? There they go. Sindel then becomes a normal mom, and they give high fives all around. Raiden gets revived, gets a promotion by the Elder Gods, and turns into smoke. And that's it. That's the movie. And people say there are no good video game films. Well, as you can plainly see, this movie is a flawless victory. No further questions needed. If you've never heard of Mortal Kombat Annihilation before, then you, dear viewer, are welcome. Happy April.